Just wanted to make this video showing you guys how to convert TRS-80 Model 1 disc games into cassette files that can be loaded onto the TRS-80 Model 1 via audio jack cable. So if you're like me, you've probably noticed that some of the better games for the TRS-80 Model 1 are actually disc games. And unfortunately, if you don't have a disk drive, then you really have no opportunity to play those games on your TRS-80 Model 1. But I'm going to show you guys how to convert disk files into cassette files so that you can load those onto your TRS-80 Model 1 using a cassette cable connected to the headphone jack on your laptop or PC. So to start, we're going to use a program called TRS Tools, and we're going to open a TRS-80 Model 1 disk that we've downloaded. So in this case, I have a disk called Games, and I'm going to open that up, and you're going to see that that disk contains 5 different games on it, and they're all in the CMD format. So unfortunately, the CMD format can only be loaded onto the TRS-80 Model 1 via disk. So to get around that, we're going to convert the CMDs to CAS or cassette files, which can be loaded using a media player. So to do that, we're going to start by extracting the games from the disk. And we can extract individual games or all of them. So in this case, I'll just extract all of them since I want to eventually convert them all to cassette anyway. So to do that, we pick our folder that we want to put it into. In this case, I have a program called cmd2cas in a folder named the same. So we're going to extract these CMD files to that directory so it's easier to work with. Alright, so now you'll see that these 5 command files, CMD files, are now in my CMD to cassette folder. To convert them, we have to use the command line or command prompt. And then that'll bring up the system window. And now to convert it, we just have to run the program cmd2cas and then the name of the program we want to convert. So in this case, we'll do Volcano. With the extension CMD, and then a space, and then the name of the cassette file, we might as well keep it the same, except the extension will now be cassette. And it looks like everything was done properly. It says conversion ready, .cas cassette file, and the size. So we can close that prompt. And if we look over here, we have the volcano.cmd as well as the new volcano.cas, which is the cassette file that can be played with an audio player and loaded into the TRS-80 Model 1 via headphone jack. So again, we're going to use the program cmd2cas from the command line. And then we'll type in the program cmd2cas, and again we'll pick a file that we want to convert, and we can do Tank Duel. With the extension CMD, And this time we can just shorten it and call it tank, as long as we have the proper extension, CAS. And that says conversion ready, cassette file size. So we can close that window again, and we can look over here, and sure enough, we have the original tank dual, and we have the newly created tank.cas. And now all we have to do is just connect this laptop to the TRS-80 Model 1's cassette cable, play the file, and we can now enjoy some of the better games that were previously only enjoyable by people who had disk drives. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful, and you guys can enjoy some different games on your TRS-80 Model 1.